All right, people, we got 10 minutes here. This is your boy Choco Pie Senior, man. The last kind of serious video we made as far as different things other than God and games was the Johnny Somali case. And here we are again. I'm a Korean American, raised in America, born in Korea, right? And as I didn't even know, all my friends are telling me, hey, look at what's happening in your country, pray for your country. And I don't even know. And I asked my mom, I asked people that are Korean around me that should know. Most of us, even Koreans, don't know. Now, I just talked to a good friend of mine. He asked me not to mention his name, so I will not. But I just asked him, hey, some of the topics on Korea. Now, this might be a part series, but we'll see. Like I said, I'm not trying to get into too much of the politics of the situation. I don't live in Korea. I don't know much about it. And even some Koreans don't even know what the heck is going on with the martial law. So it is crazy for them. Now, for us in America, now we remember COVID, right? And the martial laws and the riots and stuff that happened, you know, and the hypocrisy of that, because with the, you know, shutting everyone down, right, for COVID. And then we had what? The BLM movement. With thousands of people coming out together out on the streets while everybody else had to shut down their businesses. There are business owners and people had to be shut into their houses, but that was okay to do even though it spread COVID. Makes no sense. And also one state banning it and having everyone stay home for shutting down their businesses and everything for 3 weeks, but another state doesn't have to do it because each state is different, and then people can travel from their other state to come to ours. Do you see what I'm saying? Complete buffoonery. All right. Like I said, I am not trying to get into the politics of this. Okay. I'm just trying to give you my input as an American and as a Korean. Now I talked to a good homeboy of mine that is straight up Korean. He lives there right now. He used to be in the U.S. going to college. He's a good friend of mine. So I just asked him some things, man. It was quite interesting what he had to say. Let me start off by saying what I heard. I said, how's your... He said most of their presidency and how they make a president is pretty similar to the United States. Except, you know, United States have different states, right? Korea is just one small country. So they just go by majority vote, is what he kind of told me, right? And I asked him, so do you guys... Because I'm very curious, because, you know, when I saw Biden vote, none of our presidents... All right, there's a balance, right? I'm not going to tell you who I would have voted for, okay? But it is what it is once it gets voted, right? But I believe in the last couple of elections, we as Americans have voted a lot by our emotions. Like, I don't give a crap if someone says things like, I'm going to grab her by the P word, or the other person's case, I'm going to sniff girls' hair. I really don't care, to be honest. What I care about is what's their policy. Does it benefit me as a person living in this country that I love? Does it benefit me as a person and my family? That's what I care about. But I feel like America itself has been voting by their emotions. Do they like the person? Who gives a crap if we like someone? Like I said, opinions are opinions, and that's my opinion. You don't have to agree with me. Now, what I found funny is my friend said, let's see, what did he say? He said something about, I'm sorry, I'm going to cuss a little bit, but it's not going to be very big cuss words. He said, Korea votes on the least amount of shit. That's what he said. Because they're all shit, but they vote on who has the most tiniest shit. It's the funniest thing I heard from him when he told me, okay? That is what he told me, all right? So, as far as it goes, from what I've been heard from him, okay? There's Mr. Yoon, the president, right? And then we got, what did he say? We got the 4-star general, Mr. Park. You know, like, all I can think about him is Colin Powell. I went to Colin Powell Elementary back in Texas. And I actually saw Colin Powell, all right? I was a little boy, so I don't have any opinions about him or nothing. And plus, let me tell you, I'm being upfront and honest with you guys. I have no clue on politics. I don't pay attention to it. Some people might say you hate your country for it. Well, I love America. I just don't care about politics. It is what it is, right? And then there's another person called Mr. Kim, and I guess he is possibly the Minister of Defense. Like I said, my brother's English is great, but sometimes, you know, some words are hard for him. And I asked him, so Also, with the martial law thing, he told me most of the head news channels of Korea didn't even know that this was about to happen. So this was just sprung up out of nowhere, left field, baby. It was like, bam, and there they are. Like, seriously, it's like people are just like panicking. And I'm sure, dude, I have many of my mom's family in Korea, which are my family, and I'm worried about them, man. And I got off the phone with my mom too, and just asked her. She said this is very similar to what happened, and my friend mentioned too, almost 40 years ago, with the same kind of thing about a martial law about to happen with a presidency, and people were real scared because, I guess, I don't know if it's like they're trying to go to communism or what, or they just want to rule. Like you see right now with Russia, Putin, he took over. Like, they had a presidency and voting thing, but he just said, scratch that. I'm going to be president now, for here on out. That's kind of what almost happened, I feel like, in this situation. Or 40 years ago in Korea, And now, we're here. So, I might have to edit something, because the homeboy just cacao me. But, anyways. So, they're in this weird predicament right now. People are scared. My thing is, I'm more interested in is people, And of course, there's politics that gets involved with people, but I'm more interested in like the mental side, Like Korea and Japan I've mentioned in some of my vlogs, they have the highest suicide rates in the world, man. And they are one of the tiniest countries in the world. Think about that. The pressure that those two countries feel. And Japanese, Korean people, like I said before in another video, they're not too different. They are very different. Completely different, but not too different. They're very very considerate and emotional people. Very considerate and emotional people. Both sides. I think Korean people give a lot of respect, and so do Japanese people. Japanese people, though, close off even more of their emotions. But Korean people express more emotions. So, I remember when I was growing up, we always say, Korean people, we're emotional people. That's just why our K-dramas are so good. Like, I've never watched American films that really made me cry, but I've watched many K-dramas that big man, big teddy bear, I'll be dripping tears, man. Now, anyways, going back to this, and even onto that K-drama part, it's funny. There's I guess you could say, conspiracy theory, or just a theory out there that Mr. Yoon, the president, is doing this for his beloved wife, because I guess she has some kind of problem. It could be something with stealing or embezzlement. I don't know what that is, so I can't speak on that. All I know is that's a theory going around in some Korean circles, and it's almost like a K-drama, man. A husband trying to protect his wife, but screwing over the whole government. It seems like a K-drama. That's what he told me, and that's what I felt when he told me. So this is not a laughing matter, dude. Honestly, my defense mechanism is to laugh and to kind of make light, because honestly, the situation is terrifying. It's scary. I have family over there that I care for. We don't know what could happen from this, and this small country, Korea, and whatever happens there could affect multitude of other countries. Do you understand? Just like the Ukraine thing, every country that things happen, it can affect other countries. So that's why we got to just kind of pray about it, man. As far as Christians go, what can we do other than pray? Now, he says, so what he was telling me too was, I guess the Democratic Party in Korea is huge, and the Republican Party is very small. But even so, it's voted by the people. So that's how Mr. Yoon, he is a Republican, and he got voted into office. So I guess I asked him, why didn't they vote on the other president? Because he said the other president had embezzlement and some other issues. So, like they said, do you want to take on big shit or little shit? But now, Mr. Yoon has become big shit. That's just kind of how it seems. Like I said, I can't say what's going on or what side is which. I just hope that the people I love out there are safe, and this thing will simmer down in the right way without anybody having to get murdered or die tragically. Pray for the people of Korea, man. Things happen all over the world right now, man, and it's terrifying. But we're getting close on this one, so we're gonna close out on this topic for now. Chocolate pie is out, baby.